Can you believe that we're already in April? This is David Buck with Harcourts Island Real Estate, here to report on the home and condo stats for March of 2024. First off, we're going to dive into the single family home sales. And there we saw a dip in sales from the previous year, which was down 2.5%. In March of 2023, there were 236 home sales on Oahu, and this past month we saw 230. So that's a 2.5% dip in home sales. Meanwhile, the median sales price for a single family home on Oahu was actually up 1.5%. This past month is at $1.1 million, whereas a year ago is at $1,083,750. So that's an encouraging sign for home sellers on Oahu. Median days on market have actually dropped as well, down 13.9%. A year ago is taking 36 days for a home to sell. This past month was just at 31. Another positive sign on the single family home front was that overall total inventory and escrow, this is a stat the board reports on, was actually up 14% from a year ago. So deals that were in escrow for homes last year were at 393. Now this past month, when we rounded out this past month, was at 448. So stay tuned and we're going to jump into the condo stats. Now we're going to dive into the condo stats, and there they weren't nearly as strong as the single family homes, and they were kind of bleak regarding condo sales, which were down 22.5% from a year ago. Last year we had 444 condo sales in March on Oahu. This past month only saw 344, so that's 100 deals less that took place, or 22.5% deals that took place on Oahu for condos. And even though the median price on homes is up 1.5%, they're actually down 6.7% from condos. It's kind of funny because just this past month we saw a record median price. However, February saw a record median price. Now in March, it was down 6.7% from a year ago. A year ago, we're at $538,000, and this past month it was down to $500,000. So that's a 6.7% dip. Median days on market, which were dropping for homes, actually increased for condos. So 24 days a year ago, now it's taking 29 days, which is still, a great thing for sellers, relatively speaking, because anything less than 60 days is considered a seller's market according to the National Association of Realtors. And the stat we talked about on the single family homes with that increase in inventory under contract is actually up for condos, is actually up 7.5%. So there's more deals in escrow than there was a year ago. So that's a positive sign or spin on this. A year ago, there were 602 condos under contract, and this past month there were 647. So as always, our market here on Oahu is constantly changing, and every market and neighborhood is different. We are in April, as I mentioned, so we're going to tax season this coming week. So things do get a little bit quieter on tax season, but I do anticipate them picking up in the latter part of April. And if you have any questions specific to your property that you own and you're thinking about selling, or your property search, feel free to reach out and give us a shout. Aloha.